Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the AskARoofer podcast. I'm Lauren White, and I am here with Marty Stout with Go Roof Tune-Up. Marty, it's so good to see you.
It's nice to be here. Thank you very much for including me.
Yeah, thank you. We're so excited to have you on the podcast and talk about kind of all things roof warranties. And just to get us started, why don't you introduce yourself and Go Roof Tune-Up and kind of what you do?
So Go Roof Tune-Up specializes in roof inspections. Primarily, we do residential, single-family home roof inspections. We give people a report of the condition of their roof, and we recommend repairs if at all possible. And a big part of our program is the tune-up, which includes a warranty, which you're going to talk to me about. And we're active in doing those inspections and repairs in 30 states around the country.
So diving into warranties, what are some of the common types of warranties homeowners should be aware of, and kind of what do those warranties cover?
So the most common warranty that comes with a residential roof, and this has some application to commercial as well, but the most common warranty you're going to see on a residential roof is a material warranty. So, for example, a shingle manufacturer will say this shingle will last forever, and that means that the material won't fail for an extended period of time. You have to define, and we'll probably get into this later. We have to define what forever is, but most of the time, that's the most common warranty people talk about. We used to say this is a 30-year shingle or a 20-year shingle. That referenced the manufacturer warranty period of time. Manufacturers have kind of gotten away from putting a life on them. They just basically say lifetime, which has some questions as we go along. And then the next area of warranty that's a little less common is workmanship warranty and performance warranties. Those are a little different and a little more complicated.
And so those, just kind of in the name, the workmanship warranty, that's the warranty of the work being done on the roof, correct?
I think your next question is going to be, what's the difference?
Yeah. Yes. So how do these warranties differ, especially like a material, workmanship, and then you mentioned performance warranty, right?
Yeah. So a manufacturer will warranty a specific shingle or tile or whatever it might be. Let's just call it 50 years. I was just dealing with a homeowner today, in fact, that she has a material on her roof that has a 50-year warranty. And she was really excited about having this roof that she knows is going to last for 50 years. And then as she dug into it, she has a little issue. And as she dug into it, she found out that means that the material will not fail or fall apart in the course of 50 years. If it does, the manufacturer will honor their warranty. It doesn't mean that the roof is not going to leak if the roofer didn't install it correctly. And so a workmanship warranty means that whoever installed it is standing behind their work. This roof will not leak for X period of time. And if it does, I'll come back and take care of it. And so that's kind of the primary difference between a material warranty and a workmanship warranty.
And so, we've thrown some numbers around, lifetime around. How long do typical roof warranties last? And maybe it's material warranties.
So most manufacturer material warranties come in a category of 5-year increments starting at 10 years and going up to 25 or 30. And then once they get to 30, they kind of jump up to 50. And so typically 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then from 30, it's almost, if it goes beyond 30, it's pretty much 50 years. Those are just saying that the material won't fail in that specific given period of time. Most workmanship warranties are 10 years.
And with the materials, are there different like warranty lengths of time depending on the roof material that's being installed?
Yes. So every manufacturer has their own warranty program. And for example, if you have a house with a flat roof and you want to do a coating on it to extend the life of that roof, which is a very popular thing now in most markets, you can get a warranty based on how much coating you install on the roof. You have to install it correctly. That's the side point. But if you put 2 gallons per 100 square feet or 3 gallons per 100 square feet, then those two warranties are going to be different. Obviously, 2 gallons is not as good a warranty as 3 gallons. Other manufacturers of flat roofing material for houses, if you put a base layer down and what they call an inner ply, and then a cap sheet or a top ply on top of that, that has a different warranty than just a base and a top cap. So one could be 15 years, one could be 25 years. Every manufacturer has their own system and their own combination of how they get to a specific age on each warranty.
Wow. Got to read that fine print, huh?
Exactly. Yeah.
So, if a homeowner sells their property, does the roof warranty like transfer with that sale?
It can, but it doesn't always. And so most warranties are written by big corporations who have really smart lawyers. And most of the time the warranty says this warranty is good for 30 years. Pick a number. That's the simple language. There's a warranty. And then there's 3 pages of what's not covered in the warranty and how you might not be able to get what you think is a warranty. So, but just to keep it somewhat simple, if you put a roof on your house and you sell it to me, most of the time, if I register that with the manufacturer, I go online and register that I now own that house. Most of the time, that warranty transfers to me. If I sell that house to another person, oftentimes it won't go to the third owner. It just they'll let it go to the second owner. The bigger problem is, even with the second owner, most of the time we don't register it. So you have it registered because you bought the roof. I probably won't register it because I don't think about it. And then when I have a problem, I don't have a warranty.
Right. Interesting. Didn't know there was so many like nuances in that.
Yeah, well, and that's I don't mean to be negative against manufacturers, but that's one of the reasons why they are willing to offer lifetime warranties, because most of the time people don't remember. They don't remember even who their shingle manufacturer was after 30 years, let alone where's my warranty.
Right.
And so it's not like you have a car emblem on your roof that tells you a brand specific emblem badging that tells you what shingle it is.
Right. Yeah. That's a good point. So for homeowners looking to select a roof warranty, what are some of the things that they should be looking out for?
So if they really want a warranty that can has some teeth in it, they need to make sure that it covers the material, it covers the workmanship, and it's not prorated. So here's what happens oftentimes with the most common residential roofing warranty issue is, and we'll go back to, we'll call it 30 years. I think I have a 30-year warranty on my shingle roof, and in 20 years my shingles failed. So I kept the paperwork. I have everything I need So I contact the manufacturer. They send a rep out. They look at it and say, "Yep, your shingles have failed. We failed you." So the shingles cost today, let's use round numbers, $150 a square. Shingles cost $150 a square, and this roof lasted. Did I say? Did I say I was at year 20? I did. So I'm at year 20. So we're 2/3 into this. So we owe you 1/3. So here's $50 a square. You have 10 squares on your roof. So here's $500. We're done. Well, my roof has still failed, and I can't fix it for $500. So that's a prorated warranty, and it only covers the material. I still need to roof my house early. So a good warranty, and there's a couple of manufacturers that have really, really good warranties that say if that roof fails in 20 years, they will replace it. Now, and the difference is they're vetting the roofer. The roofer's approved in their system, and if the roofer's not, if the roof fails, they're going to lean on that roofer to help them fix your roof. And if the roofer's not there to help, then they get someone else to help you. And but they're going to guarantee the workmanship, the performance, and the material. Now, the downside for that is that installation originally is going to be a lot more expensive than just going to Home Depot and buying the shingles and having your brother-in-law put them on. So you're going to pay more going in, but you definitely have a better warranty coming out. And so it's what you need to look for is what you really want ultimately. And if you really want I hate to be brand specific, but if you really want the Cadillac or Rolls-Royce warranty, you're going to pay for it, but they do exist.
Yeah, that's so important to know. And, for people buying whether it's their first home or, their second roof in their lifetime, it's a lot of information.
Roofs is not something that we buy a lot of. It's you buy a house, and if you live in that house for a long time, you might roof it one time. But and if you do roof a house one time, chances are you're not going to live in that house for the second roof. And you might roof 2 or 3 houses over the course of your life, but you're never going to deal with them through the complete cycle. So yeah, it's not something that we're used to doing often.
Yeah. So, what are some common misconceptions homeowners might have about roof warranties?
The biggest misconception is that if I buy a lifetime warranted shingle, that I have a lifetime warranty on the performance of my roof. We think it applies to everything, and it doesn't. It just applies to the performance of the shingle or whatever the material is. Typically, people think it covers everything, but it just covers the material mostly.
Yeah, I had no idea that there were so many, and I'm even kind of in the industry. I didn't know there were so many different warranties that you need to be on the lookout for with your roof.
Yeah, it's kind of a crazy field, and they. I don't want to say that they purposely play the game, but I'll say that they know that most of the warranty items, people aren't going to keep the paperwork. It's not going to happen. So they just, which is probably going to take me to the next question.
Yeah. So if there is an issue and a homeowner needs to make a warranty claim, what are some of those steps that they need to take?
So most typically, you would start your claim with the roofing contractor that installed your roof. If you have that documentation, that would be the best place to start. The problem with that is usually, let's just say you have a roofing issue. Your roof is leaking, and your roof was installed 6 months ago. That's a warranty issue too, right? So you call your roofing contractor, and he comes out and figures out why it's leaking, and 99 times out of 100, he takes care of it, apologizes, and you're down the road. let's go 15 years forward, and now you have a problem with that same roof, and the granules are falling off, or the coating's peeling off, or whatever. The sad reality is that roofer's probably not in business anymore. And in some cases he was Jack Smith Roofing. That meant that, just not because I'm picking on anybody named Jack Smith, but generic Jack Smith Roofing. And it might be that now it's Jack Jr. Roofing. And now if Jack Smith and Jack Jr. are honorable, straight up guys, you call them 15 years later, and they're probably going to come out, and if it's something simple that they did wrong, they'll stand behind it. But they don't typically have a legal responsibility to after 15 years. But if your shingles are failing and you thought it was a 30-year shingle, the next step would be to contact the manufacturer and say, I have this roof and I got a problem. My granules are falling off and I'm worried and I need you to come and look at it. So you would need to know who the manufacturer was in order to contact them. And most all contractors have a warranty claims department or something online where you can start that process. The key is you got to know who they are. And so you would need Jack Smith's paperwork from 15 years ago in order to do that.
So save your paperwork. All of the papers that come with, keep them in a safe spot.
If you've got some paperwork, make sure you keep it and pass it on.
Yeah, don't get rid of it. Well, are there any reasons why a warranty claim might be denied, or maybe common reasons? You don't have the paperwork.
Well, yeah, lack of paperwork, or lack of, in the scenario that I said earlier, where you have a roof done and you sell the house to me and I don't register it with them, that's going to get denied usually. If there's weather, no warranties cover what we consider acts of God. So if there's been a bad hailstorm, that's not going to be covered by a warranty, unless, of course, it's a specific material that says, that's written in the detail of the warranty. Remember, I said the warranty says it's good for this long, and then here's all the reasons why it's not. That's the things in that, the reasons why it's not, are the reasons why they're denied. In our warranty, we cover the whole house for leaks, but we don't cover falling projectiles. So if a bullet hits your roof, we don't cover that. So those are the kind of things that you have to know when you call somebody out. They're gonna look at it and they're gonna say, yeah, this, you were, for whatever reason, wind, hail, something like that. It's not going to be covered. Paperwork is probably the biggest one, though.
Yeah, that's good to know, because there's so many different class ratings for hail and wind and everything. So making sure, whatever region you live in, that your shingle that you're getting installed is going to protect against that, and then reading the fine print of the warranty too. Yeah. So, we talk about regular roof maintenance a lot on this podcast and on AskARoofer. Is there any connection between, regular roof maintenance and a roof warranty?
Yes, there is. In fact, for example, if you have a roof with two planes of the roof that come together, or two facets of the roof coming together, and there's a joint there that's called a valley. So typically a house, a ranch-style house, will have a garage coming out the front, and the roof line will be a little bit of an L shape. On the inside of that L, there's a valley. And if you have a lot of trees and debris around, or not debris, a lot of trees around your house, and the debris builds up in that valley and causes over time rot, because that will prematurely expose your roof to damage. That's not going to be covered by a warranty. So you got to keep the debris off. You got to keep the water flowing. If you have a flat roof, for example, that has some scuppers, same situation. You have trees around there. You need to make sure you keep that off. Oftentimes, if you have a flat roof that has coating on it, and if you have ponding water, that can be a cause for a warranty to be voided. if there's ponding water and debris. So if you have debris that backs up the drain, then over time that could void your warranty. Foot traffic, if it's predominant, that can void your warranty. Yeah, maintenance on everything has its place, and it's important.
Yeah, definitely. Is there anything else you think homeowners should know about roof warranties?
Well, just I guess in general, make sure you understand what is included in the warranty that you're paying for, and make sure that you are comfortable with the limitations. And like I said, the biggest mistake people make is assuming that a 50-year shingle warranty is a 50-year roof performance warranty. So just understand what you're buying, and make sure you're buying it from a reputable contractor who's backed up by a long-standing reputable manufacturer.
Yeah, definitely. Do your homework, save your paperwork.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, yeah. Well, great. Well, Marty, this was wonderful. I learned so much from you, and I know that's just kind of the tip of the iceberg, but we appreciate you so much, and can't wait for the next episode. Thank you so much.
Thanks for including me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll see you on the next one.
All right, take care.
Wow, Marty is such a wealth of knowledge about warranties and roofing as well, but I learned so much from him. You know, there's not just roof warranties, there are workmanship warranties, performance warranties, and material warranties. And, you know, we dive into all of that and learn a lot more about misconceptions, what homeowners should be aware of when they're reading kind of that fine print of your warranties. And the biggest thing, save your paperwork. It's so easy to throw it away, get rid of it, clear up space. With your roof, it's such a long time that you might not even need to replace it or have issues with it, but for it to last 30, 40, 50 years, and you're going to need that paperwork at some point if something happens. You know, like he said in the podcast, your roof doesn't have an emblem on it like a car does to tell you who the manufacturer was, who made the shingles. So that's my biggest takeaway. Save your paperwork. And yeah, what a great episode. We'll see you on the next one.